as a follower of Jesus, I'm a lot of things, but primarily I'm a disciple. I'm his son, I'm his kid, and I'm looking at my dad, and I'm saying, I don't just want to say what you said. I want to do that. I want to hold to that. I'm a doctrine nerd. That's not the enemy. Doctrine's not the enemy. It's the fuel. It's great. God gave it to us. But I want to look at my dad and say, I want to say what you said, and I want to do what you did. I want to trust you. I want to go with you. I want to follow you. I want to do what you did, Dad. And as I watch my master, this is what I see. Let me just kind of take you back to history, okay? In history, we have God's plan for redemption, but there's a unique moment. There's this unique kairos in the middle of the world in which God the Son comes on this planet, lives 30 years in a little bit of obscurity, and then he does 3 years of ministry in which he spends a disproportionate amount of time with 12 men, and then he ascends back to heaven. There's something for us in that. I don't want to miss what we see in that. I mean, of course he healed, but he didn't just heal. Of course he preached, but he didn't just preach. What he did in those 12 years is he lived with and nurtured and encouraged and admonished and corrected and loved and he partied with these 12 guys in a way that you would look at it and go, is that good time management if you've only got 3 years of ministry? I mean, think about it. He's the God of the universe. And in case you forgot, we didn't put him on that tree outside of his desire. When he dies 3 years later, it wasn't a tragedy in which Jesus' ministry gets cut short. Jesus decisively walks to that tree, and he says earlier, and I love this verse, you don't kill me now, you kill me when I'm ready. I love that about my God. But when he was ready, he ascended, but it was 3 years. Have you ever wondered, why didn't he stick around for like 40 years? Do like a Billy Graham career, which I'm so humbled at. Why didn't Jesus stick around for 40 years and preach to everybody? I mean, could you imagine this strategy meeting in heaven? Like, it didn't happen. I just want to say that, so no theology emails. Look, if there's a strategy meeting in heaven and Jesus is sitting around with the hosts of heavens, he says, look, it's about to go. It's game time. I'm coming to earth. Here's the plan for my global mission to be accomplished. My plan, here it is, guys. You ready? I'm going to go down. I'm going to get born as a human. I'm going to live under a teenage woman for my early years of life. Then I'm going to go live in a blue-collar household with a blue-collar dad in a good-for-nothing town for 30 years of my life. And then for 3 years, I'm going to preach the message of salvation of God to less than 1% of the world's landmass. And then I'm going to entrust the message to 12 men, and then I'm coming back. Wow. What's plan B, man? You got a backup plan? Can I tell you this, Church of God? There's no backup plan. Here's what's really cool. There doesn't need to be a backup plan, because our God has ordained to rescue every single one of his children from every tongue and every tribe and every nation and every people on this planet. And he will not rest till he does so. And he will do it the way he said he would when he looked at his disciples and he said, go therefore, and you make disciples of all nations, and you baptize them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. And you teach them to obey all that I have commanded. And lo, I will be with you even to the end of the age. That's his plan, and that's the only one that we need.